Yo, let's go fam. My name is Tommy, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the Sorare Premier League winter competition, give you all my tactics that I learned from the first game week, show you the new cards that I've been buying, and show you how much I earned from the first game week and what I'm going to do moving forwards. So if you like this kind of content, then please like the video in support of me stealing my grandma's tea cozy and putting it on my head. So let's start off by having a look at the last game week, because I did do okay in it, and here team 1 came 162nd out of the 2,700. Then my team 3 didn't do very well because I had some DMPs. They were just playing to get the cards to get some XP. And then my team 2 did alright. It was a bit of a mixed bag, and it got the 0.04 Ethereum. So the good thing about this was, because Fulham did well, they won 3-2 against Wolves, then I got all these points for the Fulham players. Of course, the keeper could have done a bit better. And then I had 2 Tottenham players, and Porro got an assist, and Son had a hat-trick of offside goals. So it could have been so much better. But 162 got me the 0.074, which was $15 US. So it wasn't too bad really. If we go into the leaderboard, this is what I've learned from the top players, because it is so important to have a full stack of players, the team that does well, and you're literally guaranteed to win money. Because here you go, look, the Man United team, they won 3-0. The first place, it took home the $1,000, had a full Man United stack apart from the Man City player. And then you go to second place, pretty much the same, apart from he's got a Brighton player. And then third place, so you can see that like everything's similar, and then they've got the same apart from a Tottenham player. So like that's why I did so well with this one, because it wasn't a full Fulham stack, because I didn't trust their strikers. But like just mixing and matching it, if you haven't got a full stack of like Man United or Man City, because it is capped at 270, that is the way forward to get like some cash rewards. Because as long as your team does well, you're not relying on every single different player. Like these ones, for example, of course, they could all have a great game week, but if Everton win and you've got a full Everton team, it just makes a bit more sense that you're going to score a lot more points. So I made this chart because here are all the players that I have bought for the Winter Premier League competition, and all the white ones are Fulham players. So a lot of them aren't going to be played, but I bought them for the 8% card bonus. And then these blue coloured ones are Tottenham players, Aston Villa, Man City, Everton, Brighton. And then these are my 2 new players, Sander Berge, who plays for Burnley, and Jordan Bayer, who also plays for Burnley. Because Burnley do have, out of all the fixtures, I'm looking at them all, and then Burnley, Sheffield United, Burnley at home really sticks out to me. I know Burnley aren't very good and they very rarely keep a clean sheet, but out of all the fixtures for the whole year, this is the sort of one that they're going to be looking to get 3 points out of. I know it's a relegation battle, but Sheffield United aren't exactly amazing. And then obviously Man City at home to Spurs is another good one with all the Tottenham defenders out. So that's why I went out and got these 2, because my new game week teams do revolve around them 2 players. So here is my first team submitted for the Premier League second game week, and I've got Alisson in goal, Liverpool at home to Fulham, should get a clean sheet on paper. Then I've got these 3 Burnley players. These are my 2 new players. To be honest, I'm not that confident in them, but Burnley at home to Sheffield United, like we just said, and then Haaland up front as the captain, at home to Tottenham. Tottenham have got a lot of defenders out. They play attacking football. You can't bet against Haaland not scoring. So I'm just relying on Burnley, a big team. If one of these players is not playing, I'm going to have to sub them out straight away before it locks and the game week starts. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that, but they all are starters, so it should be all right. And then on to Premier League team 2. I've got Martinez in goal away at Bournemouth, Bramthwaite away at Forest, Mitoma, who just played in Europe, so he's back. I don't know if they're going to rest him away at Chelsea, but if he was playing in Europe was a big game. So anyway, away at Chelsea, hopefully he's going to play. And then Heung-min Son away at City, and then Darwin Núñez is probably the best one for my captain, because Liverpool are at home to Fulham. He rested in midweek for the European competition, but it's a mixed bag. I'm not expecting anything. If I get $8 out of this team, I'll be doing well, to be honest. And the same with this one, because I've got all the Fulham players, and Fulham are away at Anfield, so is he going to get a clean sheet? Realistically, probably not. Of course, there's also always a chance that Fulham win 1-0, but I can't see it. And then the Fulham defender and midfielder, Harry Wilson, is playing against his old team if he starts. He didn't actually start against Wolves. He come off the bench for the last 15 minutes, and he won a penalty, so he got quite a high score. So I've left him in. And then Brennan Johnson, again, I'm not really that convinced away at City. And James Garner is away at Forest as my captain. Like, I'm not really convinced. If this team wins me $8, I'll be really, really happy. So like, if I can get up to here, obviously with a team, I'll be really, really, really happy. Last week I come 160, which was this one. I hit this one, and then I hit this one. So what I'm going to do is every game week write it down and what I get. Hopefully I'll get like 230 or something. If they get another 10 weeks at the same as this, of course, I really would love to get like a high place finish to get some big money. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Realistically, I'll be happy if I got $230 to $250, because that's how much I paid for Erling Haaland. And if I could get that card for nothing, and then I can also sell all these cards. I know the price of these are going to go down when this competition finishes, but I've recorded it. So say I take a $2 loss or whatever, I can work it all out, put it all to thing, and see if it was actually, if I made any money doing it, or if I just end up keeping all the cards, because it's winter Premier League competition. So what they might do, this is 100% speculation, is if this winter competition has done well, which I reckon it has, brought a lot of eyes and awareness to Sorare, what they're going to do at the end of the season, they're going to do an end of season tournament, because the Premier League card, when the Premier League finishes, all the cards drop down in value. So they're going to want to sell all those auction cards. So if they make another competition towards the end of the season, maybe like we could get double, like that would be amazing if they do that. That's what I'm hoping for. But again, it's just 100% speculation. So what I'm going to do is at the end of the game weeks 11, if I've got like 230 or whatever I've got, I'm going to invest it into a cryptocurrency that has the potential to do a lot. So let us know in the comments what crypto you believe in, because I've got a lot in my ledger and I'm really excited to see what people like are believing in, because the crypto market is about to explode next year in the frenzy of a bull market. And last thing I'm going to do is leave you with someone that I've been scouting, and that is Anthony Gordon from Newcastle. This guy has been doing really well recently. He's impressed me. So if you go on his scores, they started off like not doing very well, but recently, this is his last however many games, he's been getting some real good scores. And he did really well against Chelsea. He's young, he's fast. He has gone up in value. This is someone that I have been looking at personally of going out and buying. But again, I just spent all that other money into Sorare. I don't want to spend any more. But he is on my radar, and we'll see what happens. I mean, this is my top pick for someone that wants a striker at the moment. So if you made it to the end of the video, please like the video, because that helps me out a lot. And if you like me enough to subscribe to my channel, that would be absolutely amazing. And I'll keep bringing this Sorare content, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.